Hey guys, happy Tuesday. On a Tuesday, we have here Matt May, right, from the Core Group LLC from Houston, Texas. We just flew him out. Hopefully he didn't have the middle row. He didn't. He had first class, obviously. And he is a $2 million contract award winner. It is the first submission that he submitted, and we have him here with us. How was your flight?
Flight was great.
Flight was great.
A little
Good.
bit bumpy on the way in, but it was nothing. 2-hour flight, can't beat it.
Well, I wish the pilot flew for FGA, and then you would have had a safe landing. But no, guys, Matt's a great guy. He's had, he's had some hiccups in the federal contracting. Tell me about some of the hiccups that you've had at first, not with our company, but just in the federal contracting space or in the contracting space as it is.
So I've been with Core Group Resources for 3 years. I know the owner, Matt Furman, really well. He's a good friend of mine. Asked me to come on, and we've grown 100% over the last 3 years. And we've got really big clients, small clients, and everything in between. And we've won one prime contract, and we've had that for 2 years, and we really haven't put forth any great effort into going after more government contract work. Now is the year where we're pushing hard on that. And I have probably talked to no less than 24 companies that are offering or saying or trying to deliver what Federal Government Advisors does. I got a call from a Ty, and I can't remember his last name. I hate the fact that I can't remember his last name. Ty Young, one of their salespeople. We went through everything. It was very straightforward. He gave me a list, gave me the pricing. And I'm looking at everything and I'm like, how are you guys delivering on all this for this price? It just doesn't make sense, because I was getting prices everywhere from $5,000 to $150,000, and actually pulled the trigger on a couple of them, and they couldn't hardly deliver anything that they said they could deliver. So I was very skeptical. I went ahead, I looked at their platform, Contract Smart, and I was like, okay, this is pretty user-friendly and much easier than sam.gov and all the rest of the sites that are out there. And I had just started looking at this contract that we won right here. And the hardest part about the whole thing is writing the RFPs, and they offer that service as well. And I said, look, I only got about 2 weeks on this thing before we have to deliver on it on the deadline. And basically I submitted a couple documents to them, some brochures, etc. Felt like I really didn't deliver much, that they could deliver an RFP that was really worth something. They did. They sent the RFP to me after I requested, and I read through it and I was like, holy crap, these guys really delivered on a good write-up of our company and answering the specifics of the RFP. I submitted the RFP 2 weeks ago. We got notified last week that we won the RFP. I was shocked, but I was very impressed. I immediately called these guys and told them we won. And then Jeff here offered to fly me down and let's discuss more business. But
yeah, absolutely. And congratulations, by the way. That's big for the company. And yeah, the biggest thing is that the government makes everything more complex than it really should be, right? So that's why we exist, right? We're a springboard program. We're not FGS, we're FGA. We're Federal Government Advisors. We're an advisory firm, right? So I get that a lot of business owners are about the money for me, the money for me. But if you think like that, you're short term, because your clients won't renew with you, right? If I have a client and he doesn't win anything the first year, he's not going to renew with me. He's not going to refer anybody. But if I win a contract for Matt May, like I did on my first submission, he's going to tell everybody and his mother. And guys, that's what business is about, when it's mutually beneficial, right? So what we want is good clients, guys that meet their meetings, guys that are just about their business, guys, because our team, for example, we like to call ourselves good people collectors. We have people that have military experience, that have contracting experience, that already have won contracts in their background if you look them up on LinkedIn. So all this stuff is public information, right? Not every client wins a contract, because not every client's great. Not every business owner is accountable. Like, it would be different if I'm selling a book, right? And you get the book, then perfect, then it's delivered, right? But this is more like a 12-month service, right? You need to make sure that you meet your meetings. You need to make sure that you send me documentation. We cannot fabricate documentation, right? Like, you need to be held accountable. If you're in the Bahamas when the bid's due at Thursday, 3 o'clock, then there's no way that you could win the contract. So I think that's the biggest thing is like accountability when it comes to these things. And you guys have definitely done a tremendous job at that, Matt. I mean, like, I feel like you heading this spear here, right, has been also great. Like, what's your background?
Well, I am retired military.
Thank you for serving our country, by the way.
Thank you. But that doesn't necessarily mean that I understand the government procurement side in any way, shape, or form. I was a SEAL for 25 years. I did not write contracts. I did not purchase materials and things of that nature. I've learned a lot since I've been out. I've done a lot of sales. Now I help Matt Furman run Core Group Resources, but our main business is not government services, and we don't know the first thing about writing RFPs, and we don't hardly know anything when it comes to searching for RFPs that we could even submit to in the first place. So their platform does make it considerably easier, but we're definitely prepared to go to the next step with you guys and highly recommend these guys. You can look me up. This is not fake. Core Group Resources. You can Google it. You can find me. More than happy to speak with you. But I will definitely recommend federal government advisors if you want to advance your business within government.
And I appreciate that, Matt May. Those are, very kind words. I visited Houston, Texas for the first time maybe 4 or 5 years ago. I got flown out by a client that won a contract with the Navy, right? He's actually a machine shop, so he makes anywhere from vehicles to ships to airplanes. I mean, you name it. Had a great time in Houston. Is everything really bigger in Houston?
It's pretty big. It's very hot and very humid.
Can't be hotter than here, though, because I literally almost passed out earlier today in the heat.
I don't know. It's pretty hot. Well, you guys got better beaches than we do. At least your water's blue and ours is brown, muddy.
Yeah,
Mississippi water.
There's a lot of opportunity there, right? I mean, you can get a house like Drake's in Texas, right? I mean, for $1 million, what does that get you?
$1 million will get you a big house. My house is 5,000 square feet, 5-bedroom, media room, office, yard, pool, etc., and I did not pay anywhere near $1 million.
You don't mow your own yard, do you, Matt?
I actually do mow my own lawn.
You do?
And I clean my own pool.
Wow. Okay, the pool cleaning, that's where you got me.
I actually enjoy getting out on the weekends and doing a little bit of work.
No, good. And you know what? Like, I always talk to myself, could I be on a beach? Could I be relaxing? I could, but I go crazy. What am I supposed to do? Watch Oprah on Sundays? Like, die? No. Like, I always have to work. And the beautiful thing is when you work and you love what you do, and I truly do love what I do, it makes it fun, man. It makes it fun. Like, just flying you out here, is great. Having this podcast with you, having you here is awesome, by the way. And we're going to go to a really nice restaurant. We took them to a 5-star hotel here in Tampa. And that's what we want to do for any client that, is attentive, communicative. And if we ask, for example, for an EIN number, deliver it, please. We can't fabricate this. We can't not fake this, right? I think one of the problems is that we have is that, I worked for competitors in the past, and this was about 4 years ago. And the problem with them is that it's all about the money for them, right? It's all about selling packages, not providing bidding, and almost every single customer that I spoke with was angry because they never got the services. So what I had to do was I just couldn't take it any longer, right? And I had to go independent. I had to hire people that actually had the experience, people from DC, people that actually brought people success, right? And my partner, shout out Javier Hernandez, he's amazing, right? I wouldn't really be in the position that I'm in if it wasn't for him. So he's definitely helped with the infrastructure, with the architectural work of the back end and the front end, right? And we just have an amazing team. Like, we don't have to hire people from Fiverr. We have people in-house that not only understand how to submit, but they understand how to win, right? See, his phone's already taken off because he's about to win the next contract here.
It's probably my VP of sales, no doubt.
Yeah, so. But just bottom line, guys, we're here to help businesses, not hurt them. I mean, that's the biggest thing, right? Business is always hard, right? Partnerships
are hard, but we got a great company. You guys, walking in here, your culture is pretty relaxed. Everybody likes to have fun, and we can definitely appreciate that. You know, the biggest thing, and I was talking with the guys on the way over here, you know, yes, I agree with you. You know, a lot of people, it's all about the money. But at the end of the day, you need to be able to deliver on your service, plain and simple. If you can't deliver, you can have these guys working for you all day long, but your past performance and all the rest of that isn't going to work. So as he said, I was very attentive in trying to make sure that, you know, these guys had everything that they could to help us write this RFP to be successful, and we were. But as we progress and as we grow with these guys, they'll know our business as much as we do, and we definitely anticipate winning a whole lot more.
Yeah, and that's a good point. You know, it's actually providing, it's like, you know, we're not selling a sandwich with no meat. We're giving you the meat, we're giving you the double patties, we're giving you the lettuce, we're giving you everything you need. And the biggest thing is I cannot force a horse to drink water. That's animal cruelty, right? Like I need the horse to also collaborate with me, and that's the whole point of our service. We're service-based, right? And we need clientele that is serious about government contracting, but also is able to give us the proper, you know, documentation, right? And that's something that Matt May has done a great job at. Show them your contract so they can go ahead and see it. That's a contract that we won, guys, for him. And that's the first submission, right? No, it's not fake. No, we're not here to, you know, downplay anybody or talk bad about other companies. We're not mentioning any names. But just understand that Federal Government Advisors is genuinely here to help you. We will fly you out to Tampa. We are here to help you win, because when you win, we win, obviously. It's a mutual benefit. And there's no better business deal than, you know, the other person on the other side of the table where it's mutually beneficial. And I think that's why we're in the position that we're in.
Yeah, I will say I was shocked when you guys called and were like, "Hey, we're going to fly you down, put you up in a hotel, you know, shoot a couple of videos, go to dinner." I mean, that's not the norm. I mean, I can assure you, I've won a lot of contracts with other companies on partnerships, and that doesn't happen. So
No.
You guys put your money where your mouth is.
And guys, that's the most important part. If you're a small business at the end of the day, you have higher dreams, you want to hit bigger levels, you're tired of making small profit margins, you're a subcontractor to the prime that's pocketing more, give us a call, right? Give us a call at 866-443-4312, and we'll help you. We'll steer you down the right direction, right? We'll submit the proper proposals that really make sense to your business. And no one's saying that we're going to win you 25 contracts your first year, because that's not true. But can we win you 3 or 4? The answer is yes. Just be attentive, right? Be about your business. Your business is your baby at the end of the day. It's how you nurture it, right? And if you're not nurturing it right, then it's not going to work out. If you nurture it right, then it's going to grow healthy, it's going to go to college, it's going to be guided correctly. Same thing with your business, guys. Guide it correctly, call us, and let us do the federal contracting navigation for your business. Matt May, thank you so much for coming out. I appreciate it, right? Let's go to dinner.
I appreciate it.
Let's go to dinner.